Y'all, take a look at that beauty right there. This is my truck. She is my prized just joy. I love her so much. I have a 2022 Toyota Tundra. Take a look at her. Look at that. That color is called Supersonic Red. It is a special order color. And this truck right here means the whole world to me. And I want to get into why. Because it's very important. It's a very important piece of my story. And it's got such a sentimental tie to me. So let's talk about it. Alright, you guys, I'm back. So, as you saw, that was my gorgeous truck. I got this truck back in December of 2021, right when the new models first started rolling out, the brand new body. And I went into the Toyota dealership with James, and I knew that I was going to have to go on a waiting list. I knew that I was probably going to be waiting like 6, 7 months or more before they even had a Tundra available for me. We walked in. I just wanted to look at them. I had seen photos of the new body and they were gorgeous. And I've kind of always wanted a truck. So we went in and we were talking. We met our salesperson for the first time ever. Her name is Beth. If she still works at Fred Haas Toyota, ask for her because she's fabulous. But I don't know. She was talking about retiring soon, so I'm not sure if she's still there. Mind you, this was almost 4 years ago. So we were just talking to her about the trucks, and she was like, yeah, they're very popular. The waiting list is ridiculous. It's going to be months before you get one. We're sitting at her desk just talking about it, and we look out the window, and there is this gorgeous red Tundra sitting out there in the parking lot with a big sold sticker on the front windshield. And I asked her, I was like, oh my God. I was like, can we go look at that? Because it's the only one y'all have here. And she said, it's already been sold. You can look, but do not touch. Do not open that door. But you can go look at it. So we go outside and we're just looking, and it's so beautiful and up close. Like I was like, oh my God, this is the one. Like if I were to buy a Tundra, I want this one. I want this package. It's the limited package. It has everything I want in it, all the gadgets and bells and whistles and hoopla. And that color is stunning. I had never seen that color before. Come to find out, it's a special order color. They don't just have this color on the at the dealership for people to buy. So we were out there googly-eyed over it, and Beth comes walking out to us, and she was like, hey, if I could get my hands on this truck, would y'all be interested in buying it? And I was like, clutching my pearls. I was like, wait a minute, Miss Beth. Yes, I would be. I don't know why you're asking me that, though. I already know I'm going on a waiting list. She pulled, she pulled the keys out of her pocket and dangled them and was like, I got the keys. She was like, however, you have to act right now. She's like, because there's like 6 more sharks in there trying to get this car. And so she was like, I told them that I've already got someone who's very interested. This is mine. And I was like, girl, yes, I absolutely would be interested because this is exactly what I would want in my Tundra. And as I'm saying this to her, like 3 or 4 salespeople come running out there asking her for the keys, asking her, not even asking, telling her, like, yo, I've got someone, they want to buy it right now. You need to give me the keys. And she was like, She was like, I'm working with these gentlemen right here, and they've already bought it. So, love Miss Beth. I was like, walk me right into the financing department. Let's go. I got this. Financed it. Walked out the door an hour or two later. drove it off the parking lot, and the rest was history. So, let me tell you why this truck is so special to me. It was December of 2021. It was like the second week of December, or maybe the third. And my mom was battling cancer, and it wasn't good. Try not to cry. She was really kind of, you could tell she was at the end. Anyway, and I had told her before that that I really liked these new Tundras. Anyways, sorry. So, I, in my heart of hearts, I know that my mom is the reason we got this truck. It was her last days on earth, and I think it was her last thing to do while she was here was she gave me this truck. She knew how much her baby bear wanted this truck, and she made sure I got it. I always tell James, I'm like, this is not our truck. This is my mom's truck. My mom is the reason we have this truck. My mom is the reason that everything worked out. The person who was buying this truck didn't get approved for the financing, and so they walked away from it. And we just happened to be there. Beth just happened to be our salesperson. Beth just happened to grab the keys before anybody else. I don't believe in coincidences. I know it's my mom. And not even a day or two later, maybe about a week later, I called over. No, let me get the story right. About a week later, we were planning on going to their house, pulling up in the driveway to surprise them and show them the truck. And as I went to call, my dad called, and he told me that they were at the hospital, that my mom is on her way out, that we need to hurry up and get over there. Yo, we got to the hospital in the morning time. She was already gone. I miss my mom so much. 4 years later, it doesn't get easier. My mom is my best friend, my confidant, and this truck is hers. This is my mom's truck. She loved trucks. She loved the color red. It was her favorite color. That's why I know it was her. I know it was my mom. And I never got to show it to her. But she sees it. She's with me every day. She sees it in our driveway every single day. I love my truck so very much. And I fight tooth and nail every single month to get this car note paid because it's my mom and it's one of the last things I have that I feel connected to her with, you know? So let's go over the pricing. Because I know everyone's interested, I know everyone's curious. So when I got the truck initially, when we financed it, I believe with tax, title, license, all that stuff, it was like out the door $68,000. I didn't put any money down because I don't believe in down payments. I don't believe in doing any of that. I'll be back in just a minute, y'all. I gotta step away for just a moment. I'm sorry. Okay, y'all, I'm sorry about that. I was beginning to get overheated sitting outside in the sun, and when I get overheated, my MS flares up and I get really fatigued. So I was like, let me come back inside in the air conditioning to finish the story up. So we were talking about I don't put down payments down on vehicles. This is why. Say you go in, you put $10,000 down. You drive off the lot, and someone, bam, smashes into you and totals your vehicle. Gap is going to pay for the rest. Your truck will be paid off. You're out that $10,000 and you're not getting it back. I'd rather keep that $10,000 in my bank account and use it towards car payments or pay it off the principal on my first bill. You know what I mean? I don't think down payments are smart. I think it's a risk that's not worth taking because they don't save you enough money off of your monthly bill every month to be worthwhile. So, my car note originally at the financed amount of like 67,000 or whatever, I believe it was like 900, almost $1,000 a month. No problem. That sounds exorbitant, and it is. I get it. But when we got the car, I was making good money and I didn't have bills. So it was not a sweat at all. I went on medical leave in October of 2022. Racked up a lot of debt because I wasn't working for like 6 months because I was bed down for part of it. And the bills don't stop coming in. Groceries needed to be bought. Blah, blah, blah. 2023, we had to move. We just things happened and we had to get a house quickly. So I refinanced my truck to get a loan to help us cover closing costs on a house. So I refinanced it, got a $20,000 loan on top of how much I owed, which bumped me right back up to owing like $70,000 on this car. And when I refinanced it, my car note went up to like 1,200 and some odd dollars every single month. So I'm paying like over $1,200 a month for this car note. I love my truck, y'all. I love this truck. And every single month, somehow, some way, I find the money for it because my mom is my guardian angel. This is her truck and she wants it to stay with us. These past couple months, though, has we've cut it very close to being able to pay that car note each month, but it happens. This is why I'm always preaching to walk by faith, to not have money woes, to turn it over to God or the provider, whatever you call him, and just live your life and just trust that it's going to show up because it does. It always does. If you have the faith like I do, I believe it happens. Besides the point though, yeah, that's a rough car note, y'all. My mom's truck is my pride and joy, my like prized possession, and I do everything I can to keep it in our driveway. And so far, I'm pretty successful. But we're in some really crummy times with the economy. Our sales job, it's not doing what it used to do. The paychecks are not as cute as they were. So I started looking for alternative streams of income, like YouTube, like TikTok. I started my YouTube channel back in 2023 after being on medical leave and finally just not being scared to get in front of the camera and tell my story anymore. And I know, because I see it, that YouTube can be a very lucrative stream of income. YouTube can pay for my mom's truck. One day it absolutely can. Fast forward to 2 years later, I'm not monetized yet, but I'm getting closer. Every month I'm a little bit closer. It's gonna happen when it's supposed to happen. And until then, the truck note will get paid. But this is a big part of why I really fight tooth and nail to make it in these social media streets, to get these income streams going. Because it's my mom's truck, and I don't want to lose her. That truck, it's my last like connection to her here on Earth, aside from photos and like knickknacks and stuff I have that I just hold so close. But so my truck now, again, $1,200 car note went from like 900 to 1,000, and that's how I got my truck because of my mom. It was her last thing to do here on Earth. Was she made sure I got the truck of my dreams in her favorite color. I just wanted to take her for a ride. That day I wanted to take her for a ride so bad. She deserved it. She won her battle, y'all. She earned her wings. She is mine and James's guardian angel. And she's a powerful force to be reckoned with. But I wanted to tell the story about my truck because it's my mom, and my mom is such an integral part of my life and my existence, even moving forward, and her not being here on Earth with us any longer. She is my everything, and that's a huge piece of me, y'all. So that's my story. Let me know in the comments if you guys are missing your loved ones too. My condolences, and I love you guys, and just know that you're not alone in any of it. Thanks for listening to the story. I love you guys. It's my life, it's not just a story. Love you guys, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.